What's going on, guys? It's Wednesday here. Haven't uploaded in a couple days. I've been doing the vlogs, but not doing the uploading, which isn't good. But like I just uploaded Mondays today, right before I went to the gym. It's been a hectic couple days. I've just been really fucking busy. I've been in the car nonstop, running around, taking care of errands and other bullshit. I'm uploading a video tonight that shows both my Shaman and my DK hitting level 80 in the same night, which was Monday actually, and that's how behind the curve I am. And my friend and I, Nick, we already started on our next two. He's rolling a priest, I'm rocking feral druid, and I'm tanking in bear form, and we're already level almost 50, I want to say 48, 49. He's actually coming over tonight. I'm going to the gym right now to work out with him, and then he's going to come over. We're going to smoke some hookah and do some leveling. So this refer a friend stuff is the shit. It really is. Just to give you an example, I mean, just from leveling my Shaman and my DK up with him, it was able to bring my Warlock up from 15 or 16 to like 40. Then all the levels that we get from doing our current combo will bring him up to probably 80. And then on top of that, the only tune I didn't have at 80 plus after that is my priest, and the leftover levels from that will ding him up quite a bit, and or I end up coming up with another tune with Nick, which isn't a problem. The priest is just going to be shadow. I'm not a healer at all. You don't want me to heal, trust me. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. Hopefully we can get him up into at least the high 40s or mid 50s, so that, because Nick wants to roll a DK, so he can start off at 55. If I can get him granted up to 55 at least, that'd be great. And take him up from there. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's getting nuts, and I'm literally, after this Druid and Warlock, gonna have all the classes aside from one at least 80. My goal, I don't know if I'll play them all, but you know what? I like having the choice. I like having the opportunity to say, hey, I feel like playing this, just logging in and playing this. I don't like thinking man, I'd like to play that, but I'm going to have to put hours and hours and hours of leveling in first. And not to mention I want to take advantage of the refer a friend while it's going. So, what else is going on? Well, now that the DK is at 80, he's also going to become a little bit of a priority. I got to get him up to 85, start fucking around with him a bit, and then, go from there. There's been some interesting WoW news coming out. I'm going to do a video later, kind of updating some of the stuff that's going on. They announced a few new things for 4.3. They did a hotfix this week too that had some minor changes, nothing too crazy. In my personal life, I think I finally, after throwing the biggest fit I think I've thrown in a long time, they're finally going to replace my rim. So tomorrow at 2, I got to go up to the Cadillac dealership and they're going to put a new rim on. Really shouldn't have had to got to that point. I really shouldn't have had to get that mad or cause that much of a scene, but it's just how it is these days. You got to be a dick to get what you're supposed to get, because these warranty companies and these insurance companies, they're all scams. They really are. They'll take your money every month gladly, but when it's time for you to benefit, you can't. It's like my cell phone, for instance. I told you guys about the cracks all in the screen from dropping it. I called to get it replaced, because I was like, fuck it, I'll just keep this phone, I'll have it replaced. And they want a $100 deductible on the damn thing. I've been with Sprint for 6 years. I've made one claim, I think it was my first year. So for 5 years straight, I have not made a claim, but I've paid, the $7 a month for phone insurance, and I have a $100 deductible. That's ridiculous. And like I said, I have the Evo 4G, and on top of it, right now, the new customers for Sprint or people that are upgrading, you get this phone for $100. So it's a jip. It really is. I mean, it's a nice phone. I enjoyed it the first couple months, but it definitely has some issues, some severe slowdown problems the more and more you use it, some severe battery issues the more and more you use it. Just bullshit. So I ended up going to the Sprint store yesterday and talking to one of the reps, and I guess that one I was talking about, it's actually called the Galaxy S2. It's coming out. They're saying it should be in September sometime. So I'm just going to get that. The guy estimates the price is going to be $200. And that's pretty much my whole thing was like, am I going to spend $100 to just replace the current phone I have with a refurb version, or kick another $100 and get a whole new phone? That's like kick-ass. Even my friend that owns an AT&T store, because I went to him, I found this deal online with the iPhone where you could get iPhone 4 refurbished for $99, the 16 gig one, which is plenty for me. So I was going to get two of them, one for me and one for my fiance, and then go up from there. But he even told me, he's like, just wait for this Galaxy. He's like, it's going to smash everything. He said it's killing the iPhone over in Europe. So I'm just going to get that phone, and hopefully I'll be happy with it. Alright guys, well, I'm pulling up to the gym right now. Give you a little update when I get out. I'm going to work out with Nick, like I said, and then he's coming over, smoke a little hookah. We're going to play some games. Yeah, as always, stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Leaving the gym right now. My face camera blows when it's dark like this, so I'm going to get a little view of the road. So yeah. I had a pretty good back workout, threw in some biceps. I'm whipping Nick into shape. It's nice to have a workout partner once in a while. I don't like it every day, but every 2 to 3 times a week isn't necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, we just went actually to the gas station right by the gym to get some charcoals for the hookah. For a while I just didn't buy a full box, and it was getting annoying because you usually on average use like 4 to 5 charcoals per hookah each time you smoke. Oh, there's some deer crossing the road up there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but so yeah, I was just going up and having to buy a roll of charcoal every time I wanted to smoke, and I just had fucking bought an entire box. It's cheap, like you'll get like I think 8 rolls for like something like, I think I paid $10. So I mean, if you smoke at home, it's really cheap to smoke. Like I smoke double apple, which is like the classic flavor, and basically you can get like, if you buy it just to smoke at home, for about $15, you can get about probably 30 heads worth. So it's smoking 30 times for $15. So I mean, it's cheap as hell. I mean, but if you go to a hookah cafe, like I used to go a lot. I used to go like once every day or once every other day. You end up spending $15 every time you go. So I mean, that just goes to show you. The difference in price. The markup's huge, and it can become a very expensive hobby. It's like the bumpiest part of the road ever, I swear to God. It's in one of the nicest cities in Michigan, too. Go figure. Gotta love paying those tax dollars and having those shitty roads. So yeah, we're on the way home right now. We're gonna fire up some WoW. Pretty sure we're just gonna focus tonight on my druid and his priest. So we'll probably get some more levels. Like I said, we're right around 48, 49. I don't remember off the top of my head. Probably get up to 60 tonight, maybe even further, depending. Man, it's weird driving at night sometimes. Seeing some of the weird people walking around this area. I swear, like they shouldn't be in this area. You're like in some of the nicest cities, and you just see like bums walking around, and I feel bad because this economy just sucks so bad right now. Like, I mean, I know I was struggling back when probably when I was 21 years old. I was probably making about $30,000 a year doing some working for a company doing like help desk stuff. And I had my own apartment. I was living on my own, and at the time I was married once when I was younger. I know, big mistake, but I was supporting my ex-wife because she was going to full-time school, and she was only 19. And I just remember it being so hard on 30,000. I mean, just, we were barely making it, like bills, everything. We were just barely fucking making it. I can't imagine now. I always used to wonder, like when I was making 30,000, which was like equivalent to like, I don't know, 15 bucks an hour or something like that. I always wondered how people that worked at McDonald's were making it. And mind you, this was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, so gas prices weren't near as much as they are now either. I started thinking about it now, like I can't imagine. My younger brother works at McDonald's, and you know, he was telling me even the managers these days are making 11, 12 bucks an hour, and I'm just like, man, how the fuck are they supporting themselves? How are they even affording to be able to drive to work? I mean, you'd have to like live within like a block radius of McDonald's to be able to afford gas to commute on like, you know, between $7 and $11 an hour. Like my brother got a check the other day. He worked like 60 hours, I don't know, 50, 60 hours, and the check was like, I don't know, 500 bucks, 600 bucks, and I'm like, wow. Like, I mean, that's my car payment for 60 hours of work, and I'm just like, whew, because everyone, you know, you hear people say things like, oh, you know, you can always get a job at McDonald's, you know, and it's just like, how can you support yourself at McDonald's? You might as well not work and sit your ass on unemployment. I understand, and I totally do not fault people for staying on unemployment for 2 weeks, or I'm sorry, for 2 years if you can stay on it. Milk the system. Because what's the point? I mean, you're losing your ass anyways. You might as well lose your ass while you're sitting on it, in my opinion. I mean, now as far as like people that are on like welfare their entire life or mooching that system, I have issues with that. But like me, I mean, I've been working for a really long time. I mean, I've been working since I was 14 years old. So I mean, shit, what is that? It's almost 15 years. And I've only been unemployed one other time, and it was for 3 months. So, I mean, I feel that I've definitely paid enough in to be able to milk the unemployment system. You know, that I got a letter the other day in the mail. It was from Social Security, and they're just like, you've already put in $75,000 into your Social Security account. Yay. And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, can I have that $75,000 right now? Because I know Social Security is not going to exist when I'm old enough to collect it. And to be frank, it would help me right now. It would help me out a lot right now, actually. It would save my ass right now. But, nope. Just going to keep paying in to take care of other lazy-ass people that, you know, like I said, I'd rather take that money and support my own grandparents. I'll pay them their Social Security. I'd rather the money go to my family, not random people's. Don't get me started on government, even though I got myself started on government. Yeah. So about halfway home now. Probably going to let you guys go because my mind is going in like 5,000 different directions, and I'm totally just rambling on for really no reason. So you get some WoW time in, hopefully get some more footage, get up some more videos tonight, and if anything else comes up that I remember there was something I wanted to tell everyone today, but of course it's always the important things that you forget about. But as always, stay tuned and stay tuned.